So where are we then?
Today we're in Kinver, in the West Midlands.
And what are we doing?
We've come to have a look in some ancient rock houses and to have a look and discover some ancient legends around witchcraft.
Ooh.
We're just having a walk through the woods.
Yeah.
It's lovely and fresh this morning.
It's very early.
Beautiful. Yeah. We're just on this trail and we'll pick you up when we get there. Our first location. Have a look at the first rock house. This one's definitely a little bit off the beaten track. Let's have a look. So we've made it to the first cave. This one's called Vales Rock. Used to be called Crow's Rock. So we found some more points of interest to have a look at. So some more little caves here. Oh, here's an interesting thing for you. What do you think this is? I'm going to say that it could be a well. Carved out the sandstone just to collect the water for the houses here. Looks like there's a second floor up there. We will go up there as well. So you can see there's a nice little rock. I'll show you around there. Look, looks like a bit of a fireplace. So this one's eroded here, as you can see. Something sandstone, so it's like really easy to erode. All these stones that have fallen. So imagine what it would be like living in here back in the day. So I don't know if we've mentioned, but people who used to live in caves were called troglodytes. And there's quite a tradition of it in England and I think in Europe as well. So we'll see what we can see. Your front window. There we go. That's your view. And then we've got this room here. Now this one's more interesting because we've got carved walls. So obviously places to put candles and ornaments. A window over there. Potentially wooden structures. Looks like there's a kitchen there. That would be some kind of bread oven, I'd imagine. Maybe a fireplace there. Oh, there's the flue. Let me show. There we go, up to the light there. So yeah, that's where let all the smoke and the soot. There's your front door. Another lovely window there, look. Just look through this part now. So this one had got a brick frontage, look. Phase 4. Yeah, we've got some fireplaces there. Can't see any flues on this one, but there's something there, isn't there? So I think we're coming out of it now. If you grew up in a city or a town, you'd probably find this a little bit spooky walking around this on your own. It's really early in the morning, it's about 7 o'clock, and you hear noises when there's like stories of witchcraft and that kind of stuff. And you don't know who's about, do you? It's a little bit, can be a little bit unnerving. But I grew up in an area like this, where, you know, it's not in the back of nowhere where you're never going to meet anyone, because it's there's a town nearby. And then with town becomes, there are people, and sometimes they're odd, strange people. So, with that, I think I found an odd, strange person down here. So, that was Vales Rock. So I've just got to go back through the door that's been provided for me, and try not to break my neck.
Well, I'm still going to record just in case you fall over.
I might be alright.
Just be careful, it's slipping, that's all.
Thanks for all your help and advice.
Yeah,
Much
well,
appreciated.
it's just a bit of a slope there, just helping you really.
Just go through the door now.
Yeah, bottoms up.
Just watch that barbed wire.
Nicely done. You think about that then?
That was really good. Yeah, I've always wanted to go there, and never up this early. But yeah, it was great. Really enjoyed that. Little bit of exploration.
Yeah.
And over here, we'll have this debate. Is it a fern, or it's that well-known game? Is it a fern or is it bracken? So, what do you reckon? Botanist. There's a botanist here.
What to do with the one comes out the ground and the one shoots above ground, that sort of thing.
So, there's our resident botanist and archaeologist and historicalist. Historicalist. And
Navigator.
Navigator.
Job.
Been sacked from being a navigator. Sacked.
If you want to see my best navigating, check out our video on Kenmure Castle.
Kenmure Castle, yeah.
Because that is the best navigator you'll ever see.
Yeah, a bit of a spoiler, we did get lost. We was there longer than the ghost. Did 14 laps of the castle. So that was Kenmure Castle. Right, the next point of interest is coming up. This one's called Nan's Rock or Nanny's Rock, and there's some local legends. This area, or this rock house, was inhabited by a witch, probably a herbalist.
Yeah.
But you know how it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Potions.
Throw you in the ducking stool if you float. You're a witch. If you drowned, you wasn't a witch.
But you're dead anyway.
You're dead anyway. So because I did hear it was haunted, but then I'm seeing other things to say it wasn't haunted. There was a young girl who's supposed to be haunting it. Maybe she was a victim of the witch. We never know, do we? But you know what? We'll find out at the same time as you guys do. So.
As always.
Because we're winging it.
Well, which way then?
Which way? Which way this way? So we've left the Navigator behind because, let's face it, we'd have ended up being lost. She's over there. She did hear me, she's laughing. She's sacked from that job. She's still the botanist and the historian, an historicalist, yeah. She could get the sack from those jobs depending on how she performs today with the information that we're going to give you. Plenty of parking here, by the way, not this particular bit, but down by the roadside. It is a bank holiday Monday in the UK here, so normally gets busy. Not at 7 o'clock in the morning, no. Just idiots about at that time. We might have to speed this footage up. 2 speed Becks here, stopping very slow. What do you say to that?
Nothing on camera.
We're at our next location, the legendary, and we call it a legendary place because it is, there is local legend here, and it's called Nan's Rock, and there's lots of information about this, but it's frequented by a white witch. Apparently a woman named Margaret lived here in the 17th century, and she was known as Meg O Foxhole.
Oh, Meg O Foxhole.
Yeah, so, and the cave was called it for a bit, presumably for a bit. So yeah, people used to...
Any reason why?
Because it looked like a foxhole and her name was Margaret, so Meg short for Margaret maybe. That's what I'm guessing.
Okay.
That's what I'm guessing. But
I like your deductions there.
I would have thought the historian would have known that.
Oh, sorry, I was concentrating on navigation.
Consider this a verbal warning. Here, deep in Kinver Edge, we find a creature residing on the footpath. A strange creature. Here, I'm doing David Attenborough.
I guessed that, yeah. Guessed that.
I think there were chimneys there, look, see?
Yeah.
They're carved into shape, aren't they? It's like Grand Canyon, baby. Right, let's get the historian up because she got some amazing information for us all. This is how you get in, guys. How you get in, Shakira? All right. So I think the ground would have been a bit lower. It's obviously full up with sand over the years. So yeah, somebody's been littering there if you look, which is a shame. No need for it. Go see through there. Hiya! You alright? So look at the carvings here. So what we're on the lookout today in this witchy cave. Is it a witchy cave? What's a witch's lair called? Witch's lair. There is a chimney that would have been under...
Hang on a minute. Stop the clock, stop the clock.
What's that?
Mark doesn't say chimney. So
Chimney.
you've changed that just for the video. It says chimney.
Chimney, yeah, in my local...
Explain that one.
So, yeah, it's not my fault. It's...
He blames his parents.
No, it's from, I think it's just the fact that it's where I grew up, so obviously accents into it. So I've got quite a thick accent, or more broad than you could get on the camera anyway. This is my telephone voice. I think we saw a few chimneys, so let's speculate. Let's speculate together where the witch... Right, we're going to draw an X somewhere here, And it's going to be where the witch... Oh, found the witch. It's over there, look. I don't think we can see the witch. Let's get a bit closer. Oh no, it's Beck. There she is. So if you come from the US, you'll have loads of stuff like this in the woods. Where we live in the UK, especially in industrial areas, there's not much, unless you get to the Peak District, Lake District or such, or the New Forest, or any of our lovely national parks, but nothing on the scale of the US. This is where the witch would have got twigs, branches, frogs' legs. It's a French witch. Frogs. So we've got some information for you.
Is it the historian?
The historian, over to you. This is your domain. This is your employment.
So Meg, as she must have been nicknamed, Margaret.
Margaret of the Fox Earth was recorded on the parish register. So that's the actual archives of the town
so in
area.
England, there's parish registers for everybody who
like
births, deaths, marriages, that
kind of thing, voter stuff.
So she is registered to have passed away on the 18th of June, 1617.
And she lived here.
Yep.
So Margaret of the Fox Earth. That's where you get the name Meg o' Foxhole.
So, did you enjoy that from your historian?
Yeah, that's a pass. We'll give you that one. It's a pass.
Doing well today. Navigation, yes. Tick. And historian, tick.
Tick. Done all right, haven't you, so far?
What else have we got to do? Botany.
Botany. You've got to do some
Right.
botany. So we found something a bit spooky, and it's a... Just reminds me of an Edward Munch, the famous painting, The Scream. Could be Margaret, yeah, crying out, look, where she is in 1617. Down the Grand Canyon. So, let me, darling, hold my hand. I don't know any of the other words.
Do you?
I'm 8.5 stone and I can barely fit through here. So remember to put your arms out, like, don't put your step, oh, that's it. If you step forward, you lose points. So, Beck's got many nicknames. I've got a few. I can't repeat those ones on camera. But Beck's nicknames are either funny nicknames or terms of endearment.
I don't remember the second one.
My nicknames are definitely not terms of endearance. But I do know that the Holy Austin Rock Houses are under the protection of the National Trust. We've been there before once.
Yep.
We'll tell you how much it is and all that business if you're not a member. We're members. Don't come on a bank holiday, especially when the kids are off for school as well. It's get really busy. But it is near Stourbridge, which is a decent size. I just walked into a tree.
We'll say as well that because these woods are so large, there are a lot of walks you can do. So if you like your hiking, there's a lot of joggers, isn't there?
Yeah.
Come early morning. Dog walkers. Yeah, so if you like your walking, especially through the woods.
But we do like the great outdoors. Kinver Edge is quite a big area. If you're from the US, it's Canada is not a big area.
We love the lovely traditional pub.
Traditional English pub bar.
So we'll show you all that as well.
Can't wait. If you're from England or the United Kingdom generally, you may easily be able to pronounce this sign. Welcome to Worcestershire. Worcestershire, as where's the sauce comes from, isn't it? Worcestershire and more things, but yeah, welcome to Worcestershire. So we're crossing the county border, so still comes under Kinver Edge, and Kinver, just a different county. So here's Rory.
Some in there. Mark's taking photos in this pub of all the historical pictures. Right, what we got in here then, Mark?
Got some lovely cheesecakes. We've got 2 cheesecakes, some Pepsi Max standard. Nice pint of beer for me to try.
Yeah.
We've got some cobs. I've got turkey salad, and you've got
Corned beef.
corned beef, lovely.
And the cakes are for charity. the money goes to charity, not the cakes for charity. The cakes are for me and you.
It's a crossing, which is a black country pub. So if you're not familiar with the Black Country, it's where I and Beck both grew up. That was basically started the Industrial Revolution. It started in the Black Country, and it was called the Black Country because there was smoke and soot everywhere. So all the workers were covered in smoke and soot, and at night the glow from the foundries made all the sky glow red. So that's about the Black Country, really. So yeah, we invented the Industrial Revolution. So you're welcome.
So yeah, this pub is a Black Country pub. There's quite a few of them around.
So they serve cobs, pork pies, samosas, traditional stuff like that. Yeah, and we had a cheesecake as well. So
that was for charity, though. So
you might know what a cob is, but yeah, you could call it a roll. You could call it a barn. You could call it. Different regions call it everything. I think a lot of the terms are interchangeable where we live.
It's basically a sandwich, so bread.
Yeah.
You know?
So we do use rolls, cobs and buns and everything interchangeably where we live because we're kind of in the middle of the country.
Yeah. What did you have to drink?
I had an ale, which was a West Coast IPA style American one, but they do lots of their own Enville ales as well from the local area as well. You had a vintage Pepsi Max.
Well, somebody's got to drive, isn't there?
Yeah. On that then, let's get back to the van.
Yep, get back to Rory.
This is the National Trust property where you have to pay to come into this bit. We're members, so free for us.
Tell you how much
food
it
and
costs
everything, and that they do here as well. We don't need that. They do cream teas as well, apparently. So we've got some more rock houses here. So these ones have been done up, as we would say. So there are actual exhibits inside and people, isn't there?
Huh?
People inside these ones in period costume.
Yeah.
I don't know what
so
period.
These were used till, I might be wrong again, historian here again, 1960s.
Oh, okay, 1960s. So
you'll see some words come up on the screen if I'm wrong.
Take that with a bit of salt, I would. Pinch of salt. So yeah, there's the outside of some. So these ones are obviously a bit more preserved. A 3-minute walk and we're here, aren't we?
We are.
We're at the first seat over our shoulder. The first house. Almost at the top. Here we are. So we're at the bookshop there. Quite a good one. Found the bookshop. We like a rumble through the bookshop, don't we? It's a bit busy though, isn't it?
It is a bit.
It's a 6x6 shed and there's about 12 people in it.
The whole place is a bit busy for us, isn't it?
It's like human Jenga. Right, here's a coffee shop. So if you want a cup of coffee and a cake and you got a budget of about £12, there's the
each.
Cafe. It's a lovely little seating area outside, isn't it? There's a dude here with a pipe. Lime washing. They do that every year. The annual lime washing. Right, we need an archaeologist speculate about this room.
Okay, which one now?
It would have had a family of 4 living in here. Any
I
idea?
I thought more than that.
Philippa Peregrine would be the name of the children, and what would the father's and mother's name be?
John and Mary.
John and Mary. Anyway, and then just in the distance over to me right there, that you can see straight in front of you, there's the lovely town of Kinver. In front of that wasp.
What a view.
And there's Kinver Edge. So we'll go round here now.
Why is there something in here?
I need to remember I've got a backpack on.
You got to make sure
so I went sideways then.
Yeah. Dora's got a backpack. Come on, Dora. Slightly eerie. Oh, bang my head again. Need a hard hat for doing this, didn't I? Who's in charge of health and safety?
The upper level, the top level of this rock house is now a calf.
Yeah.
And just a little bit of the cave, so not much left. Just turned into a calf.
So it was a gaff.
Now it's a calf.
Yeah, that's where we get it. So just you can't get to this bit. It's where the little people lived over here. Just shows you some pictures there of what it would have been looked like. This is the actual one, isn't it? So where are we now?
Well, this is technically the middle level of the rock house.
How would you, I don't know how you'd know that, really. I mean,
because obviously I'm a historian and I know lots about it.
Yeah, we know, yeah. Anyway, are you winging it again?
Probably.
So, thingy. These ones have been whitewashed, haven't they? It says they do a once a year annual, well, water storage. Very nice, isn't it? There's a well there as well, similar to that one I showed you on the first, the other one.
That's quite funny, like, a bit like Witch Way when I said about the witches.
Not to worry too much about waterborne pathogens. So yeah, so this is similar to what it would be like.
Tell us all about it then, Mark.
Right, okay.
This is Scalia.
I'll come back to her in a bit.
George.
This is George, and his mum's calling him for tea. He's just he's playing marbles or something in tea.
Picking some flowers.
He's picking flowers.
Some flowers for his mother.
He's picking some. Okay, there's Janet. A couple of goats, very demonic looking. Bit of moss on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Bit of Kate moss. So this was called the ballroom.
Obviously they're giving you some information here.
Yeah. I think we'll go back into that little room down there. I'll go and have a look. Fireplace with the flue going up there.
Yeah.
Had your fire in there. The smoke could go up to the top. So all this would have been hand cut then, wouldn't it, with rudimentary...
I was kind of right with the 1960s.
Was it?
The tea rooms continued to operate until the 1960s.
Oh, okay.
The light railway closed in 1930.
Do you know when the last inhabitant moved out?
No, I do.
So you've got your hot water bottle there, look. They put typical proper hot water bottle in your mirror. It's a little fireplace.
Well, when you look at the size of the bed, you know.
Yeah, kids one, isn't it, though? Probably.
I mean, we do live in a van, so that size is alright to me.
Yeah. These are very traditional, these rugs, because I know my nan used to make these.
Yes.
Yeah. Used to use it out of old sackcloth and then cut up material. We used to call it podged rugs. So you got the fire on the range there, and your cooker, all in one. Oh, a beer bottle. So wash your clothes in there. Dry it, wring it out on the mangle. Some children's toys there, I think, aren't they? Peg dolls. We used to make them, I remember them. So we've got the witch's broomsticks here, haven't we? Just there. What was her name?
I haven't tried them.
Margaret.
Or apparently Meg.
This was called Martindale Cottage. So yeah, again they've got the old whitewashing.
Bit different to washing up in the van.
Yeah, I don't think...
It wouldn't quite fit this size in, I don't think.
Might get the pot off, the lid off that pot there.
I think our sink's smaller than that pot there.
I think that pretty much concludes our trip, isn't it?
So what do you think then, guys? Would you survive living in a rock house?
Yeah. I think I would, but I'd choose not to. To be honest, I thought there was going to be a lot of heavy metal music playing when I was going to a rock house, but...
Let us know in the comments what you think of rock house. Tell us where you are in the world, and if you like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up, and ideally remember to subscribe, because then you get to see all the other ones. So we'll catch you on the next one.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.